Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, are you ready? Well, let's get ready to rumble! Oh man, I love that guy on the announcements of all the old wrestling shows, who's all like super official and has like an incredibly deep voice, and he just goes ham with the whole "let's get ready to rumble" sort of thing. And I actually kind of feel like I have a decent voice for that. Like I can kind of deepen my voice a little bit if I really wanted to. But yeah, I always loved those guys. They were pretty darn awesome. But yeah, I actually have some Modern Warfare 3 for you guys today after that incredibly interesting intro. This is a couple of ground games where I believe I was sniping. I believe. You could see it in the video if I was sniping. But they're both just parts of games, just because, you know, a lot of the times when you do insanely good on these face-off games, your opponents usually rage quit. So you can't necessarily get the full game in unless they're like really stupid, or they're split really bad split screeners or something like that. So yeah, most of the face-off games that I have are actually, you know, like parts of games. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Hope you guys don't mind the two parts of games. You know, it's just what I have on my hard drive for gameplay for you guys on this fine day. But yeah, back to the whole like voice thing. Oh my god, so I was watching this video on YouTube just because I'm a big YouTube nut, and it was all about like people's voices, about like the people who, how do I explain this? You know those guys in the movie theaters, or in the movie previews, that are like, "In a world, one man must stand up against the crowd." Like you know, like those guys, are, "One man must find a cure for the zombie apocalypse," or like something like, you know the guys I'm talking about, that kind of like, that have the super intense, deep, dark voices that like show all the previews to the videos. Like, they were talking about those guys, they were interviewing those guys, and I guess pretty much how that goes, there's pretty much 3 extremely large guys, and the rest are just kind of super mediocre guys. But they interviewed the really large guys, and they said, like, there's actually millions of dollars worth in that business. But the thing is, you got to be like really good at it. And most of the guys, they just do it from home. Like, they get like a super nice microphone with a super nice setup, and they just record themselves saying a certain script. And most of the time, it's just, "In a world, one man." I don't know, that's just my favorite line. I'm sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, like, oh man, have you always wondered, like, say you're watching like a commercial, and like the guy's talking about like Swiffer or something really random like that, but his voice just sounds so majestic and so beautiful, and it's just like, oh my god, your voice is just majestic and beautiful. And yeah, it's weird. Like, it kind of really gets rid of the whole image of what the guys look like when, you know, you don't like see them anymore. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. You kind of don't really see too much of that anymore. But yeah, it kind of brings up a little path about my future that I've been kind of thinking about too. I know I'm kind of just going off in little random tangents now and again, but you know, I kind of like it. It's just commentary, you know? It's just commentary where I talk about stuff. I've kind of thought about maybe becoming a guy in radio. I thought that was very interesting. Maybe a guy in radio, maybe like a radio show host, or maybe work for like a radio station, talking on the air, talking to people around the area that listen to the radio station that I am a part of, and that sort of thing. I always thought that would be a very interesting career. Not that I have like a beautiful radio voice or something like that, just kind of like the whole idea of the radio, just how like it connects with people and that sort of thing. I always thought that was very fancy and nifty and all that sort of thing. But yeah, the video is coming to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, awesome. I'm glad I made a video you enjoyed, so I will see you guys later. Goodbye.